Hello guys, welcome to another analysis. It's been a while. I've been busy, really, be doing a lot of things, and beside market has been somehow, so I don't really trade for some times now. So, but I do follow the chart. I do check how market is moving. Not really big movement like that. Uh, so I've not been trading really. So now I'm back, say that let me just do analysis for this week for you guys, so you can see what I'm looking at for this week and beyond. So this is oil 3 months time frame. You can see this support here and this high, all-time high here. Yeah, you can see this low here. Price rejected this area, come back and start broke this high and start moving up, pull back to the upside. So let's go to one more time frame. So this is one more time frame. Then you can see price moving up to the upside. Price did not get to this all-time high. Price respected this, I think, this area. So a pullback, you can see when the price changed trend to the upside. I see I was following this double bottom, but I missed this trade really. I was following this double bottom. I saw this double bottom went for me. So after this double bottom, you can see a price break, clear the trend lines. Price start moving up. You can see it clear on weekly very well. Weekly time frame. This is a double bottom, bounce, second bounce, then push. Then since then price has been moving up. So I still feel that oil will still go to 145 per barrel, because see this massive push. All I think what oil is doing is just it's just what happened. What oil is doing is just this push, then range. I think this is what oil is trying to do. Then push again. I think this is what oil is trying to do. I think this is the move oil is trying to do. So all we need to do is to just time ourselves how to trade it. So there's one way that I'm looking at to find entry in this trade. So this push, so I'm expecting this range here, then push again. So I want price, let's go to daily. I want price to come back to this area. Maybe give me a bounce, then give me a price action to buy. So I'll buy here, then put my stop loss around this area, then wait for price to come here. So when price come here, I'll break even. I'll check if price going to continue to break this level to the upside. So or I'll take my profit here, and when it breaks, then pull back, then I'll take the buy to this area of 145 per barrel. I'm suspecting price might still move to the upside, because oil is bullish, it's not bearish. This is just a pause in that bullish move. This is just a pause. So price might still come back to this all-time high, that is 145. I don't know, maybe the war will continue or anything, but technically this is what I'm saying, and I don't know what might happen tomorrow. So this oil might go to 145 per barrel. So that's it on oil. So we are waiting for oil to drop more to this level so we can check for price action, bullish price action, so you can take it to the upside. So that's what I'm seeing on oil. Or if oil wants to break below and come to this trend line before pushing up, that's another scenario. So we'll be positioning ourselves to take this trade. If either way, maybe it's going to break it, come here, or it's going to bounce from here, then go to this upside. We are going to react on anything that we see price is doing. So that's for oil. So it bounced from here to the upside. That's what we are waiting for on oil. It's still bullish. I'm still bullish on oil. So much bullish. So let's go to USD. I've been following this trade, this pair for some time, but I was not trading it. I was just following it because I'm not trading for some time now. I was just following it. What I noticed is that this price still needs to pull back. Is still pulling back. Still pulling back. This weekly move. This weekly. So this all-time high. So price needs to come back here. So we still have all this room, all this space. So price needs to come back, come to this high. So and you can see that this price action is bullish. So let's go to monthly. So this is the current trend. This is the current trend. You can see then we need to come back to this trend line before we can break out of this counter trend line, then we can move to the upside. So that is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm looking at. So let's go to weekly. You can see things more clear. You can see the bounce. You can see the weekly trend line. Price is still moving to the upside. So we need price to come down and play around here. So because anytime you see a price move up like this and there's a trend line and there's a space around here, this so much space, price has moved away from this trend line. You can see price has moved away from this trend line. See this space here, this space here, there's so much space here. So price will come back to this trend line. You can see the former space, see this space here. After this space, price will come back. So see this space here, price will come back. So I'm waiting for price to come to this trend line and see if it's going to bounce from it. So after break of this counter trend line, I'll position myself for the buy. So this is still bearish. Price might still move to the downside, and there's an opportunity someone can still take the sell to the downside. These if you check this trade, but be very careful when taking this kind of trade. This is another lower low, so we need lower high, then to take to this low first. So meaning there should be a level here, resistance here. But I might not take this trade. I'll wait for my proper setup. I'm just doing this for the sake of people that they want to trade something, they just want to get into market now or something. If they can trade it, just showing the another way of doing this. So price is trying to test this this resistance. After testing it, we might see a bounce from it, then price might drop to the downside. So I will not be in a hurry to draw my counter trend line first. So I want price to move up. I want price to move up to this level, maybe to this area before drawing my counter trend line. So when I draw my counter trend line, when I draw my counter trend line like that, so a break of this counter trend line, I will sell this market to this area, to this area. Oh, excuse me. Where is my line? So I'll sell to this area first. So that's what I'm seeing on Euro NZD, but really this is what I'm looking at. Really, the bigger picture is what I'm looking at. Price still needs to come back to this trend line before joining the buy. The buy will be sweet. So that's it on USD. So USD is still in range, so I'm not going to touch USD, but just let me just give you some insight what I see on USD. You can see the monthly trend line. Price broke the monthly trend line, so this is bullish. So I think this is a range. So USD needs to bounce to break above, or maybe it's going to pull back, because this is the first touch, this second touch. Price might come back for the third touch before we can see the upside. So I don't know, price might come back to do the third touch before we can see the upside move, before we can see the big move to the upside. So let's see, but it's still in a range. I want price to show a good direction before I'll take your USD. But some people trading inside here, well, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to gamble with my money. So I won't be doing that. So Nasdaq too is to the upside. I'm waiting for Nasdaq to pull back. This is the low, another low, higher high. So price is moving to the upside. You can see monthly time frame for, you can see this trend, this first touch, second touch, that's the monthly trend line. So weekly trend line is still moving to the upside. If price break weekly trend line, that means monthly trend line, price is coming back to test the monthly trend line before continuing the buy. So but price test the weekly trend line and start moving to the upside. So this is the trend. Price created another support around here, so to move to the upside. So this is the second touch, and price started moving to the upside. So you can see the break of this counter trend line to the upside. After a break of this counter trend to the upside, that's where you take your buy. But I didn't take this trade. I was not trading. I didn't take this trade. So I still need price to come back to this weekly trend line, or maybe price is going to make another daily trend line trend. Maybe I cannot draw trend line here now because there's no major pullback. I need a pullback before I can draw my trend line. I can't draw a trend line like this. It's going to fake me out. I can't draw a trend line like this. This is not a good trend line. This trend line is not a trend line at all. It's not even strong. I can't call it a trend line. So I need a good pullback. If it's going to make another trend line on daily, I need a small pullback before going to the upside. So that's when it's ripe for me to draw my trend line to follow daily move. Maybe it's going to the upside, but if it's not going to the upside, it's not creating any support to bounce from, maybe it's coming back to weekly trend line before we can see the bounce to the upside. So that's what I'm looking for on Nasdaq. That's the best way to trade it. But if you are in a hurry and join this, you just be closing trade, opening trade, closing it, opening trade, and as you are doing it, your capital will be reducing, so it's better to wait for a pullback, a nice pullback, then and take the trade. So that's what I'm waiting for. So that's for Nasdaq. Then gold too. I'm waiting for gold to maybe break this counter trend line and come to the downside. Someone can still see you sell or set up to this area. So let me show you from monthly. Let me see. You can see my trend line. You can see this nice pullback, then move to the upside. So price has been moving up. Price is not coming back to this monthly trend line. So when we check weekly trend line, you will see weekly trend line that this is another trend on its own. So bounce here, bounce here. So price has moved away. I told you the space is a space. Price has moved away from this weekly trend line. So price needs to come back to this trend line before we can break this counter trend line here, then price start moving up. So on daily we can just still take advantage of this sell, this and this. So that will be all for my forex analysis. I'm going to do BTC analysis on another video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.